So first, I'm sorry for the technical inconveniences. I don't know what happened with my microphone, so I hope it's gonna work. It's gonna work like till the end of the presentation. So first, thank you, Katarina, thank you, Marina, thank you, VIVnetworks, for inviting me. So I'm going to present today the affiliate marketing in our company, in Sensilab company. But first, maybe to talk about the title of my presentation. So affiliate marketing as a new, but actually not so much new anymore, marketing channel in Sensilab. Like what I wanted to tell with this title. So we are a very big player in e-commerce in the region. So we have, and I will talk about this later on also, we have our big channels that are Facebook, Instagram, Google, email marketing, SMS marketing. And these are pretty stable channels that bring a lot of revenue to us. So we decided to make a new department, which is called New Channel Development. And I'm the only person in this department. So what I'm doing is I'm testing new channels, like smaller channels, and if they show some potential, then if we see that we can make some extra revenue with these channels, then we develop them further. So affiliate marketing is one of those channels that started, we started it in June last year, in 2020, and it's still growing. So we're investing time and money into it on CJ. So it's it's a really potential channel for us. So why I'm talking in English? I understand the Croatian language, but I cannot do the whole presentation in Croatian. Maybe I can order a drink, but that's all what I can do in Croatian. So this is why I chose the English language. So maybe some general introduction, some general information about our company, about our brands. So what our focus in the Sensilab company is. So the story of Sensilab began with a simple wish to give people back their health, going back to the nature, to kind of mix the individual and the holistic approach with all the knowledge that comes from the nature, and we combine it with the latest trends, findings, and studies in biochemistry, supplements, and nutrition. And we combined that with strict pharmaceutical standards. What our advantages are, so customers have 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if they don't like the product, if they are not satisfied with the product, if it doesn't meet their needs, they can return the product within 30 days. They get money back, no questions asked. We have customer support for all our markets. We have in-house customer support. So if customers have any questions and so on, they can turn to us, to our customer support department, and they will help them with their orders, questions, and so on. We have our own development, and we have a few patented ingredients. So basically, we do everything in-house. Our company has 300 employees. Of this, around 150 people work only in marketing for different channels on different markets, on different brands. The rest of the people work in our development, in our facilities, which we also have in Lugatec in Slovenia. So a brief history of our company. Sensilab company was born in 2005, which is quite long time ago. Basically, our founding fathers came from consulting in one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies in the region. but they decided that they're going to take their knowledge and their values and build something on their own. So this is how Sensilab company started. So 4 years later, we built a production plant in Slovenia, in Logatec, and we still have it there, but it's much bigger now. In 2011, Sensilab brand receives a Super Brand Award. In 2012, we launched the first e-commerce shop, and we also opened like a physical store in Slovenia. Now we're opening this year a 9th store, so it's going to be 9 stores in Slovenia. We also had, I think, 1 physical store in Croatia and 1 in Italy, but we closed it down. So we only have stores in Slovenia right now. So in 2014, Sensilab is present in over 35 world countries as an export partner or with e-commerce in Europe. So in 2017 and 18, we launched three new brands. So the first brand is Sensilab, and the others that are currently active are Tummy Talks, Slim Joy, and Paugen, and I will talk about more about the brands later. We also had some other brands, but they're not active at the moment. So what's happening today? We are currently active as an e-commerce store in 17 European countries. We export to over 35 countries, and we recently became a part of the bigger group, a Vision Healthcare group, where like similar brands like the Sensilab that are I don't know, they're selling like health products, food supplements, and so on. So there's more of these brands in this Vision Healthcare group. So something about our brands. The first brand is also the most known brand and is also the oldest brand and is also the name of our company. So the first brand is Sensilab. But the focus of Sensilab is a natural and holistic approach to every individual's well-being. The mission is to promote healthy lifestyle habits and target audience or men and women like between 25 and 65 years that want to improve their lifestyle and promote health naturally. So you can see that the majority of our customers of the Sensilab brand are women, and it's the most popular between ages of 25 and 44, but also like other age groups are not far behind. So I will just see if I can share our website. Can you see it? So this is the example of the Sensilab Croatia web store. You can see that we have the categories of the products. So our products are mostly, Sensilab products are mostly for health, detox, but also we have a lot of products for weight loss, for anti-stress and focus, for beauty, like general health, for heart, liver, immunity, hormone balance, vitamins, minerals, and so on. This is the current campaign that we're having in the currently active. It's a spring detox sale, and you can see that here are some best-selling products. Yeah, so all these banners are also, and all these sales and campaigns that we're having are also on our CJ, but I will talk about this later on. Okay, so these are some of the Sensilab bestseller products. The far best selling product is our HEPA Forte. These are like capsules for liver detox. And we have other HEPA-FAR products, but like in different forms. So this is like HEPA-FAR fibers is a cleansed drink. We also have liver cleanse tea in this HEPA-FAR line. Then we have also very popular this Gland line. This is about hormonal imbalance. So for example, for thyroid support, for estrogen support, or for adrenal support. The product that is currently doing really well also in Croatia is this Teeth Talks Whitening Light Kit. I think currently this is the #1 selling product in Croatia. Sensilab markets like revenue share in across all our channels, not only affiliates. So you can see that Germany is by far the biggest market for us. Then the second one is Slovenian market because we're a Slovenian company, so people in Slovenia know us. Then it's Italy, Romania, France. These 5 markets, like with the biggest revenue share, these are also our oldest markets. So we've been present on these markets on some even like 10 years. So it's showing in the revenue share. And then there are other markets which are a bit smaller, maybe for Sensilab brand, but we'll see that for our other brands, for example, Portugal is on other brands is, for example, much bigger than on Sensilab brand. Here are some of the influencers. We're working a lot with influencers in every country. And we're working also a lot with user-generated content. So people that are using, like real people, not influencers, that are using our products, they know that if they send us a testimonial with some pictures of before and after, and if they agree that we can use their pictures and their testimonial on our pages, they get a reward for this. So we're also doing a lot of user-generated content, so we can promote this on our web stores. So another brand is SlimJoy brand. SlimJoy brand is mainly focused on weight loss. So it offers a complete weight loss solution. It promotes healthy body weight and for people to enjoy their bodies. So SlimJoy products are mostly meant for people that want to lose weight, but maybe they don't have time to go to the gym or to exercise every day. So SlimJoy offers that extra support for that. So target audience are women between 30 and 55. So yeah, the majority of the buyers are women, but there are also men who want to lose weight, of course, and the majority of the buyers are between 25 and 44 years old. These are some of the SlimJoy best-selling products. For example, Night Burn, which is a fat burner that works during the night. Adipo Slim or Adipo Burn is a fat burner that targets stomach fat and so on. We also have this Slimicino, which is a fat-burning coffee. And this new product that we just launched, I think this year, is a Kilo Shred. And it's already like a bestseller product in majority of the SlimJoy markets. So these are the SlimJoy markets that are currently active. So we're currently active. Currently active means that we're currently advertising on Facebook, Google, and so on in these markets. So the biggest share goes to Germany. And then there's UK, which is also a pretty big market. For example, for Sensilab market, for Sensilab brand, the UK doesn't represent this big of a share as for SlimJoy market. So then there's Spain, Italy, Romania, Czech. We just launched also Switzerland this year, but these are the revenue shares for last year. So there's no Switzerland on this chart. Again, here are some of the influencers and some of the like normal people, users that are sharing their experiences and some photos with us. The third brand is Tummy Talks. Tummy Talks is a brand for mostly, let's say, like millennial women, for young women, 25 between 35. And also the majority of the products is for weight loss, but we also have a big category of beauty products. We also launched like a hormone imbalance product. So it's weight loss and all aspects of self-love for people, mostly for women that want to take care of their bodies with natural products. So even though the targeting audience and all the communications and all the creatives are mainly like young women on it, we still have some percentage of men buying Tummy Talks products. So also on this age chart, you can see that the majority of the customers is between 25 and 34, but also we have some younger and some older customers. Again, some Tummy Talks bestseller products. The best-selling one is Draining Drink. It's a drink that helps reduce water weight. Also, Night Burner drink, which we already saw before for Slim Joy. It's a fat burner that works at night. So you'll see that we have quite a few products that are the same on like all of the brands with the same purpose, but we just adapt the packaging and communication for the target audience. So for example, Tummy Talks has this pinkish packaging and all like the women communication behind it. Tummy Talks market, we're currently active on 12 markets. The biggest one here is Italy. So if we saw that for the Sensilab and Slim Joy brand, that Germany was the #1. So in Tummy Talks, it's Italy that's the #1 market. We closed last year for all the brands. We closed Poland and Hungary last year, but we're opening new markets. For example, Switzerland. Again, these are some of the girls that are sharing their pictures with us. I think some of them are even from Croatia. I think 3 girls from here are from Croatia. So as you can see, like Tummy Talks is like kind of a Instagrammable brand. Young women who want to feel their best and look their best. Paugen. So if you were asking where are all the men customers for our brands, they're here. So Paugen main focus are men between 25 and 55 that want to improve their physical appearance and build their muscle mass. So it's presented kind of like a fitness brand for muscle gain and fat loss, and to boost some self-esteem with this product. So again, these are some of the best-selling products for Paugen. We have, for example, this Night Buster, which we already saw before as a night burner drink with Slim Joy and Tummy Talks. So again, this is like the same product, but with different packaging and a different communication. Paugen markets, we're currently active on 7 markets, with the biggest one in Italy, Czech, and Germany. There are also Spain, UK, France, and Austria. We were present in, I think, also in some other countries, some other markets, but we closed them last year to put more focus on these markets that are already doing good, so we can optimize and scale them even further. So for all the girls in the audience, some of the pictures of our Paugen influencers. So we can see it's kind of like a fitness, muscle, self-boost brand. this is like brand share by market. So with all the channels, not just affiliates. So this is all the channels that we have. So Facebook, Instagram, email, SMS, Google, and so on. So you can see that, for example, right here in Ireland, Sensilab is our biggest brand, and it brings the most revenue cross markets. But depending on the market, the share can be pretty different. For example, in Ireland, Steamjoy is much bigger than Sensilab. Also in UK, for example, Steamjoy and Tummy Talks are bigger than Sensilab brand, but Sensilab brand is in general our biggest one. So to share something about our marketing channels, this is the share of the last click order value in June last year. So you can see that the majority of our revenue comes from Facebook. The second one is Google, and then there are email campaigns, SMS revenue, and other revenue. So affiliate market in our company goes with the other revenue, because we have like really big teams that are working on Facebook advertising and Google advertising. This is the total monthly revenue by channel for the past like from January 19 to July last year. So you can see the COVID-related growth in Q2 of 2020. Like the revenue, it didn't double, but it was quite substantial. Like the peak was really high. We saw some peak sales in November 2020 due to the high vitamin D sales in Slovenia, Czech, Slovak, and some other markets. I think it was, I'm not sure, it was Czech or Slovak prime minister that recommended vitamin D, and then all the media grabbed that information based on some studies. So we sold a lot of vitamin D in 2020 and even later. What is also typical for our, like if we set aside the COVID situation, for our niche, like for food supplements and especially for weight loss products, and we are mainly focused on our brands are mainly focused on weight loss. We see this seasonality in revenue during the year. So one peak is before summer, because everyone wants to lose some weight. Everyone wants to look great on the beach in their swimming suits. So we notice a big peak every year before summer. December is usually pretty low for us because people are not really bothered with losing weight or detox, because everyone is just eating and drinking and having fun. And then we see another peak after the new year, because of the New Year's resolution. So everyone decides that they want to lose some weight, that this year is going to be different, and so on. So usually we notice a big peak in January also, but then it declines in February, because we know that New Year's resolutions usually don't last long. So something about affiliate marketing. Why we decided to first, it was a test with affiliate marketing. The biggest reason for us was because affiliate marketing is policy friendly. We're noticing a lot of I don't know if you're advertising some of the sketchy products on Facebook, for example, like weight loss products. Facebook is really is not that welcoming to weight loss products anymore, like it was a few years ago, but now the policies are changing. So we noticed that our revenue in Facebook is slowly, but really slowly decreasing because of these policies. We wanted to try a new channel, which doesn't have this kind of policy, and affiliate marketing is definitely one of them. Another reason why use affiliate marketing is widening the audience, because when you're working with different publishers, they already have their audience. So you just go into the partnership with this publisher, so they can share your brand, your banners, your offers with their audience that they already have. It's cost effective. The results are really quick. There's a minimal risk, and it's really flexible. So I'm talking about, for example, the commission rate. You can decide based on your expectations, and like what kind of revenue do you want. You can decide on the commission, which partners do you want to work with, which partners, like you choose your own partners, and so on. So this is about our program on CJ. So our program name on CJ is Sensilab Europe, but there are all the brands and all the markets are in this one program. So we have one program for all the brands. So inside Sensilab Europe program, there are all the links and all the brands for separate stores. So we are active on CJ since June 2020 on all the markets and all the brands. Commission that we have is between 15 and 25. But that depends on the agreement, on the market, and on the brand. So sometimes we also go in some limited time promotions with certain partners to, I don't know, to raise commission for 3%, for let's say for 2 weeks, if we're preparing some special campaign with the publisher. So what we do on CJ, we regularly update banners, links. We sell at least, we send at least 2 newsletters with all the latest campaigns, all the news from the company, all the news from the brands, and all the useful links to all the publishers. So our publishers always know what's going on, like what can they expect, how was the previous month, how are we doing with, I don't know, with average order and so on. And yeah, just to check this graph, you can see that when we started in June 2020 versus June 21, so in one year period, there was more than 2,300% growth, which is a huge growth, and it's still growing. So we're currently we're always adding new publishers, discussing the potential of how we can work together. If they have some special campaign and they see us as one of the potential advertisers, we always like to work with them if they see us as one of the potential advertisers. So about this peak in January last year, and also in December and a bit of the February. So we acquired one of the search partner that was doing advertising on Google. But here, like we came to some trouble, and I'll try to explain why. So we have our in-house Google department that does Google advertising for us in-house. So we don't need any outside publisher or company that does Google search for us. So we kind of didn't know what was happening. But then we decided to go in touch with this partner because they were using the same keywords as we did, because like in the beginning when we started on CJ, we didn't have we allowed also the search partners to work with us. But then this became a problem because the CPCs for our own advertising on Google became higher because of this partner. So we decided not to work with him anymore. But this is just for our case because we have our own Google department. But like I think if you as an advertiser, if you don't have a Google team that is working for you, I think this is a perfect way to raise your awareness, to raise your traffic on Google, because apparently it works really good, but just not, unfortunately, not in our case. This is all the brands and the CJ revenue in last year. So we can see that Sensilab is doing the best. The second one is Tummy Talks, and then there are Slimjoy and Paugen. Yeah, the Tummy Talks, like in general in our company, Tummy Talks and Slimjoy have basically like kind of the same revenue, but on CJ the Tummy Talks is doing like much better than our Slimjoy brand. This is the market revenue share only on CJ. I was showing you before like cross channels, but this is only for affiliate on CJ. So the biggest markets are Germany, France, Italy, and then there are Slovakia and Czech, which are doing really good, mostly because of the VIVnetworks team from Czech that is really helping us with the Slovak and Czech markets, and are really proactive, like not only the team, not only the VIVnetworks team in Slovakia and Czech, like all the country managers are really proactive, but on Slovakia and Czech, it's really showing, because these are not like our fourth and fifth market if we look across all channels, but on CJ it's really showing. The brand revenue share on CJ, so the biggest one is Sensilab, then it's Tummy Talks, Slimjoy, and Paugen, as we already saw before. So why use the CJ for affiliate marketing? Because there are a lot of publishers and a great diversity of publishers. Based on our results, it's a great channel for performance marketing. It has a great presence on multiple markets, very good self-service platform, and the reporting also is really logical and like easy to access and easy to read. And of course, not last but not least, because of the great and extremely proactive success team that are really like always there for us if we have any questions or anything. They're always there with their ready to help. So you can join us as partners on CJ. You can scan this QR code and you can search for us on CJ, or you can contact your CJ or VIVnetworks success manager, and they will of course refer you to our program. And thank you for your attention. If you have any questions or any suggestions, or you want to talk about affiliate any further, you can contact me on my email, tjaša.langerholc@sensilab.com. I'll be glad to answer your questions or anything we can discuss further. So yeah, thank you for your attention.